Hello everybody. I'm just walking around here in this town that I live nearby, and something really important I feel like was wanting to come through, so I just decided to open the phone and tell you now. And it's that when you start stepping into more power, more personal power, it's not a linear process. You're gonna have some days where you're gonna maybe feel almost worse than you ever have. And this is the reason why. Like, when I say stepping into more power, all I'm saying is like more light filling your being, more spirit occupying your field. That's really what I mean by becoming more powerful. So when that starts happening, when the light starts coming in, when spirit starts occupying more of your field, it goes into the places where you might have some deep shame or some fear or just these heavier, darker energies. And spirit's like, okay, I'm gonna reside here now. It's time for you to come up and out. And so the shame makes its way up and out, the fear, the anxiety. So you might have some days when you're really staying in your power, you're not succumbing to your addictions, you're staying in real solid alignment. And you might have some days where you're feeling more anxiety, like when you go out, than ever. Like today, I was in this place where I usually feel right at home. I know the people there. I'm usually very social there. And I walked in today and I've been feeling all this power, like really filling my being, filling up my field. And today I had just like lots of anxiety and some low-grade shame coming up. And I knew in the moment, because I've been on this path long enough, so I understand what's happening and that I'm not like taking a step back. I understand that stuff's coming up and out. I'm releasing stuff because there's so much more energy in my being right now. It's like, it can be really up and down. Like when you're stepping into your power, you're gonna start feeling a lot more energy in your field. And this energy is gonna create days, like it's not even linear in days. One day can have like 4 or 5 peaks and valleys. And so it's important just to stay the course. So if you've like been in your power, you know, if you're staying in your power, you're in alignment and you're having a harder day and some heavy feelings are coming up, that's okay. That's part of the process. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It doesn't mean like that you're being punished or something. And I know that can be a hard one, because shame, when we're feeling shame, we're gonna have shameful thoughts. And part of you might start feeling shame for being so powerful now, for really owning your power and your truth. And that's like a hard one not to believe, right? Shame is one of the hardest feelings to not believe about ourselves. So that's why I'm making this video, because if you are owning your truth more, if you are allowing yourself to be bigger, if you're allowing spirit to speak through you in a more full way, know that it's normal if you start to feel those feelings of shame come up, those feelings of I'm bad, you know. And just to stay the course, to stay open. I've noticed with all this energy coursing through my being, the thing that has helped me the most, well, 2 things. The number 1 thing is just relaxing a lot, opening, and just letting this energy flow. And the second thing is like ecstatic dancing, yoga, movement. This energy wants to be embodied. This power, this spirit, this light that's coming into your vessel, it wants to anchor down into your form. It wants to anchor down into the earth through you. So whatever you can do to embody it is going to really help you to stabilize in the energy and to ground in the energy. And that is something that I've been even surprised at, like, whoa, I've been feeling a little bit ungrounded here and there because there's so much energy pouring into my field. It can be a lot, like my third eye is just like, on a really positive note, some of you know I'm doing this holistic eye healing experiment, and my vision is like starting to come back. Isn't that something? As we step into more power, we really start to find that our body and our field really heals rapidly. And that's the other thing. These feelings are coming and going so fast because you have so much new energy in your body, so much more spirit in your being, in your field. So you're gonna have maybe some periods where heavy shame comes up, but it's moving, it's moving. This is a beautiful sign. And just let it move. Try not to get pulled into the mind's story about it, you know? And just stay true here. Just stay in your power. Just keep staying there. That's it. That's the whole game. Do your best not to succumb to an addiction, right? When you're feeling heavy shame, that's the hardest time to not go into addiction behavior. Even harder than when you're feeling fear, I've experienced. And I truly wasn't free enough to stop succumbing to my addictions and to really let real power build in my being until I had some very deep and powerful healing sessions with a very experienced healer who helped me to work through some really core deep-seated shame that's been with me for a very long time. And it wasn't until I was able to really cry that stuff out that I had the space and the capacity to no longer succumb to my addictions, so that I could actually let spirit keep filling my being instead of letting her fill my being and then dissipating all of that energy and having to keep starting over, right? So yeah, I just want to share that today. I was feeling some anxiety, some low-grade shame come up, and I knew for those of you on this path to reclaiming your power, I knew this was going to happen to you too. So it's fun to share when I'm like in the real high part of this, when I'm really in this place, when I'm, you know, letting this power grow. But I thought it would be really important for those of you just seeing this video, you know, or just going on this your own journey. This could be like even a year after I post this video, someone might watch this and be stepping into their power and be like, where's all this shame coming from? Am I doing this wrong? And I just want this video to be here as as assurance that you're not, like, and to just stay the course. Stay the course.